Stake here inside of Wolfenstein: The New Order. Today I'm bringing you a collectibles guide for chapters 1 and 2. Of course, I'm going to have maps, etc., as I get them. So anyway, in the very first chapter, this is the first one. Luckily, if you collect the maps, it'll show you where 9 out of 10 of these things are. However, there are times where you may accidentally, get turned around, because there is a perfect example of some hidden ones in this game. Anyway, first Enigma code is up here and to the left. Enigma code 11. Just a reminder, you need 2 Enigma codes in order to get the first achievement unlocked for the cheat codes. First gold piece, come up from where we just got our Enigma code. God, I can't speak today. We're going to go all the way through here, through the, you don't have to grab those, go through the autopsy lab. Don't need the grenades there, but on this table sitting right here is our first gold piece, which just happens to be a gold medal. And of course, just for reference purposes, remember I got the map here, is over here in this little section where the green triangle is. Moving on, after you destroy your first anti-air turret, please note I did speed this up slightly. I'm going to come through this first set of doors. Instead of going to our left, we're going to go to the right. And in here we have some stuff, but in order to unlock this door, we have to go 1, 3, and 2. Once you do that, this opens, and sitting here on the table, you don't really need that, but the silencer is always nice. Sitting right here is the Enigma code. I cannot speak today. I apologize. Now, going from where we just left off with our Enigma code, we're going to come, there we go, just point of reference. We're going to come up the stairs, we're going to kill people. And our first door on the right here, number S9, we're going to come in here, and sitting right on the bed is our first letter. Please note that there are 10 of these. I will show you where they are as we continue in the game. And there we go. That is number 1 in this little itty bitty little room right here. Okay, now moving on. Going from our second anti-air turret, reference for here, we're going to come through this door, and this is a tricky one. Sitting right underneath this tarp right here, just grab that armor. Under here is our gold goblet. This is one of the more trickier hidden ones. Hidden gold pieces, just FYI, because that is pretty well hidden. You probably would have walked right by it without having the map there, well, now wouldn't you? That's a pretty tricky one. Moving on, we're going to the very end of this area, the end of the bunker. Now, please note that right here, as soon as you reach the end, you're going to have a little cutscene where you have to basically shoot basically one of those wolf monsters. Honestly, I don't know where the idea of Wolfenstein comes from, but honestly, that's, gives me a general idea where it probably came from. Just saying. Anyway, we're going to have to deal with Wyatt here, which honestly, who I wish I saved, because he sounds like a really nice guy. I read his bio. Sounds like a nice guy. Anyway, going all the way down here to the end, grab here, that's Enigma code number 3. Please note that it's at the very end. Do not grab Wyatt's hand quite yet. Now, when you're inside the castle, you will come down this set of chains. I did, of course, normally I would try and at least kill everyone first, but I figure, what's the worst that could happen, right? Plus, the silencer is a dream come true. Anyway, kill that guy. We're going to have to deal with, yeah, I didn't realize that until after it happened. Whoops. Anywho, did you know you can walk right next to these guys and they won't even notice you're there? So anyway, after I'm pretty well convinced that everyone is dead and I don't have to worry about someone jumping in on me while I'm grabbing this gold goblet, we're going to, I'll just give it a second. Hindsight 2020 when trying to plan this. Anyway, gold goblet's right there. And for reference purposes, and I got text messages galore, is over here in this lower portion of the map. Please note that some of this isn't found because, well, whatever. Now anyway, out in this area of the map, we're starting right here. Down here in the under area, please note that the crossing wood beams, we've got our fourth Enigma code. Why can't we just call them something else? Anyway, starting from the same spot we were just in, actually that's at the bottom there, starting right where we just were, we're going to make our way back up, and there are 2 enemies here. Actually, there's one right there. There's another dog in here, just a heads up. I killed one guy up here because, silencers. And just a heads up, of course, in this next little area there is a dog. Make sure you kill him, because obviously it's annoying otherwise. Got a bonus achievement there. Yay, that's not what this guide is for. Moving on, we're going to go over here, and we're going to take this golden sword. Yes, a golden sword. It makes you wonder where all the gold went to. Anyway, it's in this little micro-rotunda staircase place to our left here. I finally got the map. Huzzah. And there that is. Now, continuing right where we left off, we're going to go right over to this painting. Don't need that, but grab it anyway. We're going to move this sword, and we're going to have a nice little hidey hole. Now, please note that you can go all the way up these stairs, and just make sure that when you reach this spot right here, there is a an officer in here, this next room. Try to try to crouch walk, because you can walk right up to this guy. Of course, it took me 2 shots. Bam. Don't know why I took 2 shots. There's a red dot in his head now. No idea why. But sitting right here on the table is Enigma code 5. Well, 1-5. And there that one is. And of course, just for references, we're up in this little area right there. Moving on, a little bit later, after killing more Nazis. Yay, whatever that movie was. Inglourious Bastards. Anyway, after crossing the walkway, we're going to kill a dog right here. And there's 2 guys with a turret right there. However, well, they already got past me. And inside that little case there is the last gold piece part for this level. And that's in this little area right here. Remember, it's in a box. You need to break it. Now, moving on to that last piece, that last question mark you see there on the screen, we're going to have to get a little creative. You'll have to go this way anyway in the main portion of the campaign anyway. However, we're grabbing it right away. And sitting here in this little windowsill is our 6th Enigma code. We're missing 1 more Enigma code, and that's it for this level. And of course, since I'm doing Chapter 2 as well, we'll get to that in just a few minutes. Anyway, that's the last one for this area. Now, the last one is inside of this area. Now, however, this was due to some poor planning. Unfortunately, you cannot open these drawers until after the... yeah, that's kind of gruesome. Makes me wonder if I should put a rating block on this. Nah, I'll be fine. Anyway, as soon as stuff happens, you'll be forced to come back in here anyway, shortly after having to choose people. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I got a massive headache. Live with it. And plus, I'm looking forward to Sunset Overdrive in just a few minutes after I finish this. Oh, it looks like such a fun game. Anyway, as soon as you're able to open drawers, the first thing in there is a thing. Anyway, that's our last Enigma code for the first mission. Now, moving on, we're going on to the Asylum, which is Chapter 2. Inside of here, we're going to use this as a reference. Go through these doors. I killed pretty much everyone. And here, I'm just exploring around because I got totally lost. And plus, you know, stuff happens. It happens. Shit happens. Anyway, as soon as we get down to this area here, we're going to go up the stairs. And sitting right here on the staircase here is, of course, our first Enigma piece. Well, the only Enigma piece for this mission. There's only 2 of them. 1 of each here. Now, moving on, we're going to go for the letter now. Now, unfortunately, again, due to some piss-poor planning, I did not think this through. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to go down these stairs. And unfortunately, since there are people here, we kind of have to kill them. Which is, again, unfortunate because now I got to kill everyone. If you haven't killed everyone, you're going to have to do it anyway. And I don't know how I totally missed that one. Whoops. Gotta admit, that's a nice headshot, though. Anywho, moving on. As soon as we kill some more people, there's at least 2 more enemies here. Got this guy here, which I overshot massively. And we got this guy right there. Now, as soon as we kill these guys, we have to go in there anyway to complete the mission. We're going to go back, and since there is no way else that I can get discovered, we're going to have to go up the staircase here just slightly. That's actually where we go in. And, of course, we have a newspaper clipping. Interesting. Too bad I can't read that. Anyway, in this little area right there, see that? We're going to have to shoot once in there. Luckily, hair triggers and all that. 3 shots. Grab these shotgun shells. You're probably not going to need them, but who cares? And sitting over here underneath the stairs is our letter. Now, of course, that's in this little area under here, under the stairs. Now, moving on. After we get outside, we kill people. I had to rewind this a little bit because I had troubles on this spot. Underneath this car here is our gold part. And there we go. That is the last gold part for this mission right there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, have a great and beautiful day. And I will see you guys all next time.